Bridge slightly prefer Bukster's champion picks. But then again, it is Cypher, so, you know, we've got to figure that out as well. Medium champ meta. I mean, pretty much all champions get played at the moment. There's certain types of players. There's enough variety in player type that every champion gets played. Every single one. I think Bucks has definitely got a better pick on Blood Covenant. Bucks' pick on Runes isn't that bad at all, but Cypher, if he gets like good control of Solag early on, should be able to win that. Corrupted Keep, BJ versus Strog. I do think BJ's a little better. And I think this is where we get to see really Cypher's shape. Some people are saying that he's been beating Razy in practice lately. That's encouraging, but it's practice. Practice means a limited amount. But something that's been coming from Cypher recently is that it's actually him showing how much he really, really wants to be playing in the Pro League. He's been, if you're reading his stuff on social media, like he can't wait to be competing because he's technically in like a coach position in Na'Vi for Apex. So in terms of him wanting to like play and compete, he is dying to do it. And I think like all the people who are streaming or casting are on this game as well. They all want to see it. Proximo is a map up on Nico. Interesting. Na'Vi Apex qualified for TwitchCon. Ooh. Alright, well, I'm excited to see now. Will my predictions come true? Bucks has been showing that he's really strong here, so I think he's got a good shot at this. Always waiting for Cookie to get on the server.
Prepare to fight.
Let's do it.
Round begins in
Let's go to Cypher first.
2, 1. Fight.
Not challenging for Rail early on. Doesn't want to get bothered by rockets. Has got perfect timing of the heavy. And not running into any stray angles there. And he's basically getting the first main bit of damage off at the start. Bucks has barely been using the hook, so he could probably get out if he wanted to. Okay, Cypher's rails are on. And he's chasing, he's just not letting up at the moment. Oh, Cypher braining him right here. What a cutoff. First blood is spilled. Heavy will still go over to Bukster. Both major items picked up at pretty much the same time. Bukster knows that the piercing sight was just used, but he's messed up his movement. Now Cypher's got himself the heavy side item. Or position, so I say. That was a good return shot by Bukster. He's only a frag down after all. Bukster should have the majority of the weapons now. If he didn't already. He should definitely have everything he needs. Just wondering what else Bukster needs. He needs to get the initial damage, and Cypher's just styling on him at the moment. 2 rails in a row, and now he really wants to chase. Bukster needs to get out of there. Just about does that. That was close. Cypher just not laying up on items. Nice little spam shot there. Okay, piercing sight. Buxter's heard it. He needs to back away, to be fair. Jesus Christ, I didn't even know that angle existed exactly. Bukster hasn't got any hooks left and is not doing a whole lot of damage. Cypher's out of ammunition on 2 big weapons. He's got the heavy machine gun. That heavy machine gun does a lot. And splat, man. Cypher looking really, really solid at the start of this map. Oh. We'll ignore that. Everything else has been super solid. Cypher looks like immediately just more comfortable in time limit duel. He needs to stop clicking though. That rail clicker is upsetting me. Not a bad rail. Bukster's going to try and swing himself over for that mega health. He even uses a hook charge, I think. He's not done badly though. There might be a chance soon for Bukster to get into the game a little bit. He's found him, but he rushes him. I don't really know why he did that. Like, sure he could fight soon, but those weren't the conditions that he could set. And Cypher's really using the heavy machine gun well, on top of that. Oh, you want it to hit. You want it to hit. He's hitting these really silly rails, actually. He's just on it, man. He's focused. I know it's Bukster, and Bukster's a good player, so I think there's every possibility that he can win this map, but there is a level of focus right now from Cypher that just seems like he's in the zone. Let's see some percentage to do. Oh, let me wait for a moment where I think they're not necessarily going to fight any second from now. 62% rail versus 22% rail. I mean, the fact that Bucks is hitting 22% rail is pretty awful. If he was hitting like 40, then the game is totally different. But 22% rail is awful. I thing is, Cypher still has to keep it going to the end. If Bukster's got another minute to really get into the game, get full control, and start things off. If he gets the kill, he gets a very quick amount of control, and he has weapons and ammunition. Then he has the ability on the map to actually spawn frag and pressure Cypher very, very fast. So the fact that Cypher managed to get the first kill was very important. The fact he's been able to continue that is also pretty much as important. This is slightly dangerous though. Bucks is doing a lot of damage. He might get himself on the board in a moment. But the rail, man. The STFU rail. Did he try to rocket jump there? It didn't quite work, but I like the thought. I think Bukster was picking the right fights recently, but he just needs to be on the board, man. He hits the fadeaway. That rocket was close too. The jump is perfect, man. His movement is on. And Bukster just says GG. I think he knew as well that he needed to get something set up for the 7-minute mark. It didn't happen. It was close. Cypher takes it pretty convincingly in the end. On Spooky, on twitter.com/Quake, one of the recent tweets has a schedule. This game might be over fairly soon in that case. Let me find the brackets that we've got so I can check what we're going to next. So Silent Set beat QBson. What I want to do after this, I want to go over to Silent Set versus the winner of FaZe Neutrino. If Neutrino wins, then I don't know if I'm as sold on it. Sorry, I'm super biased. Because I'm very curious about FaZe's shape at the moment, because he's been playing quite well lately. Looks like they're ready for the next. Sorlak versus Eisen. This is now hard. Cypher, I feel like this is going to be a 2-0 now. If Neutrino beats FaZe, I'd probably stick around and maybe go for C and Z versus Cypher if that's going to be the next game, because that's also pretty cool. Oh, actually, I don't know now. Maybe I stick for that anyway. I'm not sure anymore, guys. I'm really not sure. Proximo just 2-0'd Nico, so that quarterfinal is going to start soon. Okay, so we're almost entirely in the quarterfinal part of the bracket now. So I think there's like 9 players left. At the moment, it's FaZe and Neutrino who are battling it out. What is the Challenger League? Challenger League is 8 weeks of tournaments where you collect points for your placements. Top 2 players qualify for a chance at getting into the Quake Pro League.
Round begins in 3, 2.
Alright, let's do this, guys. Map 2. We'll stick with Cypher. He's on Sorlag. This spawn is usually kind of like open to interpretation, but dude, his nails. Oh, and the machine gun. Perfect switch at the end. He doesn't get the mega health, but he's got the frag. Bukster just rushing him down. Holy crap, man. He just took so much damage there. Good return kill. Cypher, slightly propelled by Cypher, who walked into it a little. That light armor's going to spawn in a second. Less than 5 seconds into this. Cypher's gonna drop. Oh, his rockets are so good, man. Somehow he managed to read like exactly where Bukster wanted to stand. And now he's rushing it a little more. Iomogs or Lomogs, thanks so much for the tier 1 sub, man. Appreciate it. Bukster in a world of trouble. 1 health. Yeah, perfect weapon choice again from him. Big splash on the unwet floor. He's liking these rocket jumps. He knows we've got a stack that he can afford to be mobile. He still somehow hits that, man. His crosshair was just not ready for that at all, and yeah, this little flick. Boom. Bukster, yeah, he needs to get out of there. Cypher's is still hitting like 60% rail. Quick rocket jump across. That's going to be one more. Oh, no, it's not. I thought Bukster was poisoned. Just wraps around and Bukster's still floating around by the heavy, trying to transfer items that he's not really able to challenge for yet. World Challengers play every weekend. So they play for 8 Saturdays in a row, the people in Challenger League. And once you are top 2, then you get flown out to LAN. And you play the bottom players of Pro League to get into the Pro League. So that's like the promotion slash demotion system. Nice continued applied pressure. 2 major items are up. Cypher confident. Good movement as well. Does need LG, but he's been denying some light armors as well. Oh, he does. I don't know if he actually wanted to go down below there. This is a very small hiccup. So right now he needs to find a way to do damage after the item. So now I think he knows where to defend from. Does spot him, but he's a little late reacting. It's a way in for Bukster, but he's just taken a full 100 damage rocket. This is really difficult for Bukster. Thanks very much for the host, Nico. Hope you're well. Again, these punish rails just stop Bukster kind of building that confidence that he needs. Oh, missed rail shot actually is a chance for punish. LG on the drop down. Bukster, he gets the kill, with this, which is actually really important. And he's going to get to Mega from this. Dropping with Tri-Bolt. I mean, things to not do. One more. Oh, too much, Cypher, too much. 1 health. 1 HP. Mega up soon. He kind of wants to drop because he doesn't have much of a choice. He has to apply pressure somehow. Oh my god, he actually gets onto heavy? Okay, I mean, Cypher spawns with a good stack. Game's still super hard. Okay, so he's managed to get himself the Mega. Picking the same route though for this. I would have loved to have seen him drop the other side actually for it. Cypher is still in a good spot. But it is still slightly tentative. There are only 4 frags between them. Bukster's putting up a fight now. Cypher got maybe a little bit confident down by lower connector. And Bukster should never have walked into that room. That room was just not for him. And now Cypher's got full control. Huge stack. He really wants a direct rocket. This is just game hard. Super, super hard for Bukster. collateral rockets. Oh. There's these like weird fights going on that shouldn't be concluded that way. Cypher needs to stop letting them happen like that. Oh, that's a lot of damage actually. Oh! One more tick and he was dead right there. Somehow Cypher doesn't chase through. So Bukster has health, and that's it. So he needs this mega clean to have a chance. I think he's kind of desperate to push through somehow. I think if Bukster dies again in like the next 30 seconds, he'd probably calls it GG. What happened, FaZe? What happened? Where's your spare mouse? Let's call it a little bit of an awkward end to that game. A little bit awkward. But, it's still going to be a win for Cypher. 2-0. Five. It's not 5-5, guys. Is it going to take us out of this? Like, what the hell's going on? Yeah, Bux is hitting low rail again, man. You're hitting 12% rail versus a Sorlag. That's not on, man. That's not on. Because Bukster is having a pretty good day, but like he just started hitting the worst rail possible versus Cypher. And, yeah. No good. I'm not going to go to Sirius Proximo. I think I'm gonna stick around for Cypher and CNZ. We'll see how fast CNZ is into his game. Hopefully. I don't know if he's streaming. I'm not sure he is. Let's see. Oh, I don't even know how to spell CNZ's name in game though. Does anyone know how CNZ writes it?
Balls out.
Kodisha, the 69 goddamn months. Absolute pog right there. 69 goddamn years. Nice. That's a lot of years, man. That's a lot. So how do I write CNZ's name, like, properly? Is there, like, spaces and stuff after? Who knows? Space CNZ, Cypher Tesk says. Doesn't work for me. If I got my friends, actually, that changes everything. I don't think I do.